The family of the indigenous people of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu has commenced a legal action against the United Kingdom Foreign Secretary, Right Honorable Liz Truss MP, over Kanu's extraordinary rendition. Kanu's family accused the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office of abdication of its responsibility to acknowledge and respond to Kanu's extraordinary rendition. Wonders they say shall never end. Well, the law firm representing the family, Bindmans LLP, sent a pre-action letter to the Foreign Secretary challenging her for not having acknowledged that Nnamdi Kanu, who possessed UK citizenship, has been subjected to extraordinary rendition, illegal detention and torture in Nigeria. The family's counsel, Shirin Maka, in a suit wants the courts of law lawfully determine what further steps the UK government should be taking to assist Kanu based on the gross violation of his human rights. A statement by Maker, quoted by Vanguard, stated that the legal action against the Foreign Secretary was meant to secure justice for Kanu. The case raises important points of principle, not only in relation to extraordinary rendition but on the legal duties the UK has with its citizens. Human rights are abused abroad. When human rights are abused abroad, the family lawyer stated. Since Kanu was renditioned from Kenya in 2021, the Federal High Commission officials have been allowed access to the IPOB leader 2 times. The family legal representative in the suit instituted against the UK Foreign Secretary said that there was compelling evidence which proved that Kanu was renditioned. The law firm also said that neither Nigeria nor Kenya has provided any credible evidence to counter the rendition claim. The law firm contended that the right to liberty and security of the person and freedom from arbitrary arrest or detention has been described by the United Nations as deeply entrenched human rights norms. Extraordinary rendition is a fundamental contravention of these principles and a serious breach of international law. The English court has considered the question of the UK's obligation to British citizens who have been extraordinarily rendered in the case of Abbasi versus Secretary of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs 2002, Equa Civ 1598. There, the courts of appeal stressed that in order to properly consider whether to make diplomatic representations or to take more serious action in to protect a British citizen's interest, the Foreign Secretary must start by reaching a clear view on whether a citizen has suffered a denial of justice as a result of a violation of their rights and freedoms as guaranteed by international law. In Mr. Kanu's case, the Foreign Secretary has been unwilling to reach a view on whether he has been subject to extraordinary rendition in spite of evidence submitted to her official over the 10 months that have passed since he was taken to Nigeria. Her refusal to form a view on Mr. Kanu's rendition means she cannot have taken into account all relevant factors nor have lawfully exercised her discretion in considering what further steps to take in respect of Mr. Kanu's rendition. It has now been nearly a year since Mr. Kanu was subjected to extraordinary rendition. Since then, he has been detained in solitary confinement in a cell 6 by feet for nearly 24 hours a day. To date, the UK's diplomatic efforts have had very little effect. UK officials have only been able to visit Mr. Kanu twice while in detention. His conditions of detention have not changed since that visit, and no other progress has been made in. Most remarkably, the Foreign Secretary has been unwilling to reach a conclusion on whether Mr. Kanu has been subject to extraordinary rendition or not, despite all this evidence showing he was. That matters because she cannot make a proper decision on how to respond to what has happened without deciding precisely what she's responding to. Mr. Kanu's family will bring this challenge, urge her to take a decisive stance on his extraordinary rendition so that she can properly consider what further steps should be taken to assist him in light of his egregious breach of international law. Also responding to the family's legal action, Kanu's brother Kingsley Kanu said that with every day that passes, I am increasingly concerned for my brother's welfare in detention and increasingly frustrated by the UK government's ineffectiveness in assisting him. I hope the court will rule that the foreign secretary must recognize the seriousness of my brother's situation and properly consider what other steps she can take to assist him in light of his extraordinary rendition. Okay, I think this is a good one. They have to take on these people. I don't know why they are so reluctant to do the needful. Some people told us that Nnamdi Kanu, yeah, he has a dual citizenship, which the lawyers have come out to debunk that no, he has renounced his citizenship since 5 years, even before now. So why are they pussyfooty? They need to be taken on. This UK government needs to be taken on because they are not even helping matter. The worst part of it is that the Nigerian government cannot even, they don't even know what to do as far as Nnamdi Kanu's case is concerned, because they are not truthful in the first place. They are not truthful, because if they are truthful, I see no reason why they always adjourn and adjourn. See when? Hmm? Well, this is the kind of insult Nigeria's Super Cup is receiving in prison. Now, I would be glad to hear that his um his co-prisoners give him the beating of his life, hate hip-hop ideology and be doomed. More strength to Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is a British company in which they used to enrich themselves, and Britain cannot even do without oil in Nigeria. But God, in its infinite mercy, will let the children of Israel go in his due time. Britain is evil. Just know this and know peace. After this very battle, anywhere Fulani hear the name Kanu, they will run. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and give us date for a referendum. Self-determination is not a crime. I thought, okay, I don't believe Igbos. Okay, kill my wife and 4 kids husband. Okay, that one is saying another thing. Okay, oh. Wonder the say shall never end. Every eye seen these comments, okay, right now shall receive grace. Okay, oh. Wonder shall never end. Frustrate them from all angles until they succumb. Yes, they have to succumb. They have to succumb. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.